Hey guys, Captain Penguin again, one final time for part 3. And as I mentioned, in part 3 of course, I'm going to be talking about this TARDIS interior. This of course being based off of the original TARDIS interior from 1963 to 1966, or 69 if you preferred. Anyhow, as before, as with the 7th Doctor interior, again the base is simply just two 8x8 standard base plates with a 6 by 14 base plate for more stability. And now onto the back part of it. Now the back panel of course here is actually made up of 4 pieces, as you can see. 3 individual pieces, a 4 by 10 piece at the top there, as well as underneath a 4 by 6 and a 4 by 4. And they are all connected together by a standard 2 by 8 piece there. The sides of the walls, as you can probably tell, are made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 standard 2 by 2 bricks either side, and on top of that we have 2 2 by 2 flat pieces on top of each other, and the same on the other side there. Across the top they are of course connected together with a 2 by 6 and a 2 by 8 piece at the top, which you can probably see there, and those 2 pieces of course combine together with a simple 2 by 3 piece. Now for the wall part, if I move these 2 out of the way a minute, and as well as the console, moving those out of the way, we can get a good look at the wall here. Now the wall itself, as you can tell, uses 4 of these dustbin lid pieces, as well as 2 of these upside down dustbin lid pieces, or slide pieces as I would also call them. And of course the screen itself is made up simply by a 6 studded 2 by 1 piece with a standard computer screen over the top. Now if we put the console back where it was, we can get a good look at the console, which is even more basic than the last one. The console itself is quite simply a 2 by 4 2 by 2 flat base plate on top of which is a 2 by 2 standard brick, on top of which sits this large umbrella type piece. And I say umbrella because that piece actually came off of a hot dog cart of all things, Lego hot dog cart. And of course the top bit is a clear version of the cylindrical piece. Now next, of course, we move on to the minifigures, who of course are the First Doctor and his granddaughter Susan respectively. And starting with the First Doctor, he has simple plain grey trousers, as I don't have any of the tartan or plaid or plaid or whatever it is, the material for those trousers. The jacket, if you look closely, is actually that of the original Lucius Malfoy figure, released in Nocturne Alley set. The hands are standing tan colour. The head is actually that of the most recent Victor Crumb figure that they released. If I rotate him briefly, and there you can see the alternate face there. And as you can see, the hair itself is that of the recently released Draco Malfoy. I would have used the white hair from Gellert Grindelwald, if I had that minifigure, though. Unfortunately, I do not. And finally, onto the Doctor's granddaughter, who herself is actually made out of several different pieces. The trousers, of course, are basic grey. These, of course, being used for several different sets, including the early LEGO Harry Potter sets. Not the ones from 2001 to 2002, but from 2004 onwards. The top is actually that of the Lord Voldemort figure that was worn underneath the cloth cape. The arms are actually from the Emo Boy minifigure, and because I got the stripes down, I felt they would fit well with this particular figure. The head is that of the young Hermione Granger, the one that was recently released as part of the LEGO Harry Potter Hogwarts Great Hall set, as well as various other sets involving the younger Hermione. And the hair is, of course, that of the classic Harry Potter minifigures, of which I have several, so I've got plenty pieces of that particular haircut. But anyway, that concludes part 3, and if you've stuck around for this long, many thanks, and be sure to like and subscribe. Many thanks again. Clef and Penguin out. Bye.